are back. We are back, and we've had some changes, some developments. Slight setback. There seemed to have been a critical issue with the update, and I came to a situation where I couldn't access any of the mechs in the mech bay in my original career that we did for the first two videos, so that couldn't be resolved. They put out a patch, it's fixed, so I created a new career. So this is a new beginning, new beginning, new, I guess. So, which works out pretty good because, hey, I wanted to do some of the minor changes. Now we are literally right at our starting point. Still the way, well, I haven't even looked at the map. We're still oh, look at that. We are here. We are a lot closer to our original destination, which was going to be Blue Diamond. Oh wow, we are a lot closer. Maybe we should consider doing some half skull missions on the way to Blue Diamond. We were going to Blue Diamond because they have research, they're rich, they do a lot of tech stuff, so we might be able to get some good stuff for our mechs. On our way to the border to the Clan Warfare, this career is no different than the previous one. I still have the same three goals: strike it rich before I hit mid-game. Mid-level content, I want to have a nice cushion of 20 to 25 million C-bills so that we don't have to worry about traveling and costs and whatnot. And that's easily attainable when you do a couple of conflicts and some missions on the border and get some clan tech and start selling it. Goal number 2, I want a full complement of Omni-Mechs, Clan Mechs. I'm sorry, but they are hands down the best. And of course, number 3, get to mid-game content without losing any pilots. That is Memorial Wall clean right here, as is right now, like that. Our goal, one of our goals is to get there. So that's one of the things. So these are the mechs that we got. I have not modified them yet. We've got a Griffin. Yeah. We've got a Crab. Not bad. Won't say no to that. They're crabby. We got this out of the full metal crate, heavy metal crate. We got a Chimera. And I'm going to be honest, the first time I saw the Chimera, I said, what a POS. But this thing actually is really good. It has endo steel, and it's a nimble jumper. And usually a pretty good engine, a 240 engine right there with an XL engine. We'll refit it so that, you know, it fits what we need it to do, but it's a good mech to have. Number 4 is going to be our fire starter, and the fire starter is not a bad mech to start off with. Of course, we've got the standard crappy ones, the Commando and the Locust. I think I would have preferred the Flea to the Locust. At least the Flea moves fast enough. But we'll see what we can put into these. We're gonna bite it a little bit when it comes to finances. I have already gone ahead. I got rid of our Savannah, which is a 5-ton hovercraft. It basically, you put it out in the field and 3 rounds later it's gone. And so we bought a Ballista for 875,000. We still have 1.5 million, which is good. And we're going to be saving a lot of money because we started off in Steiner space. I decided to do that. Instead of starting down as a pirate, I decided to go Steiner. Now, one of the things I did too during this new career is I usually run my careers at 1.0 difficulty, so double difficulty. It's the maximum difficulty you can put on it. It's full lethal, full friendly fire. Everything is hard. The only thing that's normal is the cost, the Mech Warrior upgrade exponents. Everything else is hard to come by. So what I did is I wanted to loosen that because this time I wanted to have a little bit more fun, and do a lot less of the goddamn Jesus blip it and take a sip of my scotch type thing. Um, this is a game after all, and I really don't have immense hours of time to dedicate to it. Um, so be it as it may, I brought it down to 0.75. It's still, you know, 1.75 difficulty, but at least it's not 2. So I increased the salvage a little bit. So we're going to get a little bit more salvage. We're not going to get more money. So we're going to be doing, as usual, contracts for salvage. Because let's face it, if you're going to go clan space, that's what you want anyways. But we got the ballista, and I love ballistas. I absolutely love them. They are a fantastic artillery platform. You just have to keep them out of the enemy's range and not be in its AoE range when it drops, especially in the start of the game. I learned that the hard way, way back when I first uploaded BTA, and took out one of my own mechs in the process. Um, Not great, but you know, I was still learning at that point. So that's our tank. Here are our mechs. Let's go to the barracks. I did hire Tex. Again, same thing. He was available. Same thing as last time. This time we have a tank pilot named Plato, which is really good. And of course, our commander. And I might change her name from Commander Jade to Onyx. I really like that name. And she seems like an Onyx. Lillian Dermati. There you go, Commander Onyx. We've got face. None of these guys have any stats on the board. They are all noobs. So we're going to put them through their paces. We're not going to jump or hit, jump into missions or hit above our belt level. I don't, those are great if you want to please the fan base, but we're doing this for fun. In the store, there is something that I saw that I really, really wanted. And that's a permanent contract for a Mech Buster aerospace fighter. Now we have, take a look here, what we have here. We have a strafing run. And that strafing run is a Batu aerospace, which is fine. 2 PPCs, that's decent damage. But the Mech Buster is just so good. So good. We've got 1 battle armor, which we'll probably never use unless I find out that they actually fixed the bug that crashes the mission. Because sometimes the battle armor latches onto an enemy and it just won't let go, even after the enemy's gone. So the mission becomes unfinishable for some obscure quirk of the system. We've got 2 tank drops, which is pretty cool. I think one will be a scimitar and the other one will be something crappy. We've got a turret airdrop, which is definitely something, and a VTOL, of course. A VTOL, and the Panther is going to be the tank. Oh, do we have a mech? Yes, we have a mech drop as well. So we'll be able to drop a Panther if we absolutely need it. That's always, and that's what I call cannon fodder. You just drop them in the front, let them take all the heat, and you either pound the enemy into submission or go around the back and hit him in the ass. So that's going to be the stuff that we're going to put into our mechs. We're going to try to minimize how much we're going to change them at first. We're not really looking to do a whole lot of modifications because these are inner sphere mechs, and quite frankly, we're looking to replace them with Omni-Mechs. So that's the game plan. we're not going to travel. We're going to go take a look, first of all, at the command center, because we are in a 1-skull zone right now, which is way better than when we started in the last session, which was a 4-skull. All the missions were like way above our pay grade. So we've got an insurrection, assassination. Okay, 2 salvage, not much. Against who? Merc. Okay, well, oh well. Last mech standing. It's a battle. Another one. This one is against Room Collection. I don't mind making enemies out of them. They're not important. Logistical base capture. A base capture. Again, not a lot of salvage here. Whew. Comstar though. And Comstar always hits. Always hits hard. So then we got Trap Sprung. Another battle. Pirate Colors. Pride and Vanity. Another battle. Resalhago Republic. I can never pronounce the name. Reslaga. And the other 1-skull is a forward observer. So these are all battles. Low payout. These are Hansian military units. So another, basically the evil Steiner. The evil clearing Commonwealth. We could do these missions and get a little bit of XP for our pilots, maybe get a little bit of salvage, bring this up to 1,000,000 or 2. We can go that way. And that will allow us to purchase a few things in here because we want this, but it's 1.1 million. One of the things we may want to look into is this. Gyro XL doesn't increase anything, takes 4 slots. 40 stability threshold provided by Gyro. Minus 30% of 1/10 chassis tonnage. You know, there's nothing else really in here that I would want to put in a mech this early on. But really, I want this. So, how about this? We just buy it. Straight out buy it. There you go. It's ours. It's in our inventory. Now we gotta go make some money. So, here's what we're gonna do. Let's go take a look at our lineup. Look at the command center. We've got Argo upgrades on the go. Is there anybody else we want to hire in here? Probably not. No. Okay. Let's see if we need to hire anybody for these low missions. So we'll take the assassination first. It's an urban assassination. I don't like what they've done with the urban system in the new version of 13.0, where if you destroy buildings, civilian buildings, you lose money as collateral damage. Fortunately, I don't fight for money because this one doesn't pay work to squat. It's 182,600, but there's also not a lot of salvage. So we're going to have to keep our, how much this is costing us to a minimal. Now, one of the things that we want to take a look at before we do any of this is what can we do to these mechs to put in our airdrops, because they make a huge difference in the game. Now, if you're wondering where I get all these airdrops, at startup, because they're hard to find in the stores, what happens is during your character creation for your commander, you're given choices of where you come from. I chose Federated Sons because it gives you gunnery and tactics. Then I took merchant or aerospace pilot, which gives you piloting and gunnery. And then you have an option all the way down, and the third one at the bottom that goes along the lines of you're a very good negotiator. So you basically negotiated these parts when you got the Argo. So there it is. Now one of the things I always do is max out the armor. Always, always, always. In the early game, you're going to get smacked around so hard. Long range missiles, LRM-5s, that's useless. There's early on. Jump jets. How many jump jets do you need? Well, I certainly don't need 5. As a matter of fact, I don't need any. Now, I'm even optional on some of the heat sinks. Nice. Okay, so we don't need that. Everything's in the on the right arm, unfortunately. So, let's go take a look at our equipment. We don't have anything in here except, well, he's got arms at least. So, one of the things you'll probably want to do is, if you're going to use these, you want to put the heavier ones. I don't want to put, do I want to put the mech? This is 3 tons. I'm going to have to drop 3 tons. And that's 5 tons. But I could put a bunch of medium lasers in there if I have some. I've got 2. So let's do this. And there's my 3 tons right there. We're going to put it in the center torso, because if we lose our mech, then fuck it, we'll lose it as well. And we got plenty of armor left over. Now we can take a look at these jump jets. We can put 1 in there. Actually, wait. What's our heat? Oh, we are way, way over. We can take 1 out. And we're still 20 over. Take another 1 out. Still 16 over. And we're not biting into the system. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. With 8 to spare. Now we can put those jump jets back in. Give ourselves some mobility. Look at that. How many more do I have? I might have to buy some. That's a lot of jumping capacity for this mech. I can jump 7 hacks. I can jump further than I can walk. I might want to look at some backup weapons here. Small laser. Light tag. Target acquisition gear grants 1 on attacks against the tagged unit. That's useful. That's really useful, actually. And again, everything is on the right arm, which is really it's really troublesome to me, I find. Lopsided mechs, you really have to watch that side. Okay, so we can do that. That's going to be our heavy hitter. And we'll go back to the equipment here, and we'll put another jump jet or 2 in here. We're just going to be absolutely mobile. 9 hexes. I'm going to be jumping everywhere. I'm not even going to bother sprinting. Now, alternatively, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We put in 8 jump jets in here. At half a ton each. That's 4 tons. We do have those missile slots. That's 2 tons. 32 damage. Yeah. Take that out. Actually, go back to the beginning here. Okay. Take that out. Take it all out. Max the armor. LRM. We don't want LRMs. Don't need the heat sinks. Don't need that. this. Oh. We're still at 0 for building. Here's one of those glitches. Everything's gone. Everything's gone. So, okay. Go back in. There you go. Okay. Take the jump jet out. Put the battle mech in. Take those LRMs out. Max out the armor. Take the large laser out. Put some medium lasers in. Medium lasers in. There you go. Now, because there's a lower arm and hand, especially lower arm, +1 accuracy on all of these, which is very good at the beginning. We are way heating, like we don't need all these heat sinks. We really don't. Got 2 tons. Whew. I don't have an internal engine in here somewhere, do I? Like cooling system or something? Nope. Okay. And nothing electronics, okay. So that's a lot. So let's go take a look at that short range missile, the SRM-4. That's 32 damage, which is decent. Really decent. Let's put it in. And what's our heat? 48. Pretty good. So if we take out 2 jump jets, actually, take out all the jump jets, and put one of the heat sinks back in, we can put in ammo. Plenty of tonnage. Put in 1 jump jet. 1. Just enough to, if we get stuck on the top of a hill or something, that we can actually just jump down. That's it. That's all we need. Okay, so this is a Griffin. This is our build. 10 days. Oh, wowies. And that's a battle mech airdrop. Battle mech air beacon. BMAP. Okay. Let's see what we can do to refit the crab. I think the crab's going to be dropping a tank. Equipment. Yeah, because that's 2 tons right there. I want to put that in here. Okay, so what's our heat proficiency? 51/60. We've got 2 more large lasers. Let's take that small laser out of here and that medium laser. Let's keep him long distance. And that greatly reduces our requirement for heat. Now the question is, if okay, we're not breaking it yet. The engine could take it 245. All I have to do is take out 1 more. Large laser. We still got plenty. Oh god, yeah. There you go. Wow. And we've maxed out the armor. Crab, improve communications. Takes the upper sensor slot +2, increase resolve gain for all Lance members. That is something that's important, because all these active, the airdrops, they require resolve to activate. And so this is 0.5. We can put that back in. And that's only 2 days. Right there. Awesome. no huge overhauls, and added accuracy. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. Chimera is going to be another one. I'm going to put a tank in there, and I love the endo steel. Love it, love it, love it. So, tank, right there in the central torso. Now, this thing has DHS, which means double heat sinks. I hate machine guns, I really do. They are useless. And this thing has extended range large lasers and extended range medium laser. It's like, it's a brick, right? What's our heat? We can't remove. Yeah, because we'll be at 61. So we need those, but we don't need all these jump jets. We really, really don't. We're jumping 8 hexes. So, boom. And this is a tab. Tank, airdrop beacon. Oh, we forgot to name the other one. Oh, that's okay, we'll go back. Oh, wait. We didn't max the armor. Ha ha ha. That's why we were so good. Alright, well, it's going to be a landlocked grab. 1.5. 1.5. So, here's the thing. 200 shots. That's 10 rounds. We're equipped to do 20 rounds here. Plus the AR laser and the medium laser and the tank drop. Really more than we need. I would either drop the medium laser, which would decrease our requirement for heat. Let's see by how much. Oh god, yeah. We might even get away. No, we can't. We have to have that one heat sink. Because if you take it out, look what happens. Doesn't work. A missing component. I really want to keep that ER large laser, but I'd like to put that ER medium laser somewhere else. So let's take a little armor off here and there. Look at that. Okay, that's a build. It's going to be long range, large laser, and there you go. And it's got lower arms, so we got accuracy and no accuracy bonus there, but we've got a tank. And that's only 2 days. Okay.
Right. I'll get it.
So we're still a good chunk away from our next financial report. Not too worried. Fire starter. That's gonna have to be the turret. Yeah, because it's highly mobile. But the strafing run, oh man. Okay, first of all, take out the machine guns and the flamers. What the hell? Why would you put flamers and machine guns on a light mech that's just going to get stomped on? Max the armor. Give it survivability here. Medium laser, that's decent. I would actually... Just by curiosity, how long is... Right there is 2 days. And if we go here, strafing. Yeah. In here. Oh wow. We might even be able to put the beacon drone in this one. No, we'll keep that for our very, very light scout. Okay, look at that. We have 4 days. No, we'll keep the medium laser for now. It's just 2 days. Because we want to be able to get in there. Now, what's our heat here? We are so high, but that's the thing. This is needed. You need it there. It's part of part of the system, so you can't take it out because the engine is a 210. It needs the extra, if we get some like e-cooling and other stuff. But hey, it's a nimble jumper. That's really, really good, because then we can get into position with 8 jump and 10 movement and put in some strafing. So that's SRCS. That's our SRCS mech. Yeehaw. 2 days. We're up to 18.
Shouldn't be too hard.
16. We still got 13 days to play with. And we'll try to minimize how much we're going to modify these last two. Whoa. This one's a miss. It's got endo steel and DH. What the? Whoa, this is a pretty hardcore commando. Commando, sir, yes, sir. Okay, first of all, up the armor. Way, 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 way up. And he's going to be our turret guy. We're going to put that straight in the head. And it's got Artemis targeting. Okay, case, forget that. Get that out of there. Engine light. It's got a light engine. Huh. Pretty cool. Have to have all the heat sinks because it's only on 150. Yay. Okay, so you're either extended range lasers or streak SRMs. So this is 1818. 16. The streaks are very good, right? The ammo bins contain the rounds needed for projectile-based weaponry. So basically the ammo costs 150 C-bills. There's 100 shot per bin. And streaks weaponry only fires when you have a lock, which means they are guaranteed to hit when they are fired. Increases the clustering modifier of this weapon by 2, meaning the missiles that are that much more likely to be to hit the same location on the target. So 1 evasion pips ignored by this weapon, which is really good. +1 accuracy with this weapon. Plus it's on an arm, so another accuracy right there. Yeah, this is pretty good. I don't like the fact that they put the hinks in the arms. How much if we move it around? 9 days. Oh my god. Yeah, never mind that. Okay. He's got no jump jets. We still are 3 tons overweight. We do not need this SRM4. We've got 2 here. And 100 rounds, so 50 rounds for each of those, yeah. And take out this. Oh, 25 rounds for this. Oh, I see. So, what if we do this instead? That's 8 days. Put the streak back in. Alright, well, this was for the SRM4, which goes with this. So, it's 2 tons. I don't particularly like having an SRM only mech. It just, I don't know. So this got 25 rounds and this 25 rounds. Put it in the torso. I suppose we can take out the 2 EM lasers. I don't like doing that because I really love having those lasers in there, but the alternative is if we take out some of these missile, and I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to do that instead, because this is a heck of a lot more accuracy, and we'll put the Artemis firing system in another mech. And we are above. So we've got 2 here, 2 here, and a turret, and enough ammo to do 25 rounds. And we are way above our heat capacity. We're good. So this one is our turret. TRT. There you go.
On it.
And
Let you know when that's done.
22 days, 7 days left. Cutting it really, really tight. Really tight. And it's a locust, so I mean, if it's going to be survived, this is why I hate locusts. Oh, wow. Take this out. Take that out. Take that out. Max out the armor, and we can't even take out a single heat sink. We've got less than a ton to play with. And we're going to put the drone in it. This is 20 damage. If we go take a look at those ER medium lasers at 25, the extra 5 could be useful if it doesn't take us like an enormous amount of time. 3 days, I can live with 3 days. I can live with that. And take a little bit of armor off. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it's going to be. And this is our VTOL. Basically, it's a scout with 1 laser. It's just there to tag. That's it. Do we have a tag system? That's a good idea, actually. We have a light tag. And we can put it right in the torso. And it's 0.5. But we can't take anything out. No. No. We're keeping it. We're keeping the VTOL. So it's a drone drop. This equipment carrying a unit call into an airdrop unit from some kind. And usually they're not very good to begin with, so it's alright. It's all good. It's all good. And that's our lineup. That's it right there. We are going to be cutting it very, very close on the budget. We will not be able to do any additional upgrades in the meantime. But when we do, it'll probably be something in, well, this will pop up, and that will allow us to do the training modules so that they get 20 XP points per day of passive. So that's going to be a huge boost in the, in the beginning game and the starting game. All right. Let's hope that we don't have disaster strike us. And yeah, unsubscribe from that. By the way, that gives you 100. That makes you totally ally with Darius because he thinks the magazine is stupid. Clearly, he doesn't like information. Here's the airgo upgrades, but the rest is going to have to wait. We need our mechs. We need our mechs to make money. Flashpoints. Yes, we know about flashpoints. And Raju, and there's that. That is a campaign flashpoint right there. And we're just going to skip this. Basically, it puts a campaign into play all the way down at the bottom of the map. I don't recommend doing the campaign in the first missions. You are going to be stuck in missions that are 3-4 skull. in no time, and you don't have the mechs to deal with it. Boom, we are ready. We are ready. Now, a lot of time has passed, so the command center might actually have different missions right now. No, they don't. Wow. Okay, so let's go take a look at the negotiation we're going up against. The target is the Free World League. First thing we want to do is put our tank down. So those are battle armors only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we didn't unlock our other tank. But that tank is really, really useful. More so than the Locust ever will be. Oh, oh. Maximum salvage. Always, always, always. So here's what the lineup is going to be. It's going to be the Griffin, the Crab, the Chimera, the Firestarter, and our Commando with our turret, and the Ballista. And you're just going to sit it out. It's that simple. Plato's going in the tank. Hands down. Our heavy hitter, close range heavy hitter, is this one. So since the commander can't die, she's going to be there. Crab has large lasers, long range. So we need somebody with good gunnery. So 4 and 3 right there. Face, you're there. The Chimera, long range missiles. You're a large razor, so distance fighter. McWraith. Firestarter, medium laser. Strafing run. A lot of jump jets. Need good piloting. Omega. And the Commando. So Groovy, just Groovy, is not a Kickstarter character or a Ronin character. I really don't care for her. And besides, she's got the lowest stats. So there you go. That's our lineup. Right there. Here's our mission details. For months, we've had trouble with people in Björk being riled up by talk of insurrection, rebellion, independence. So basically, they want us to go out and kill the person who's doing this. So if we do find, why not find the propagandist and eliminating her, as well as any danger pay bonus for escorts. So there may be extra salvage in there for us. We'll see. And that's it for this video, which is already long enough. Next time, first mission.